quarterback to replace Carson Wentz? Hit the comment section. I want to know your guys' opinion. All right, moving on to the last topic of the show. Is Dak Prescott's shoulder injury worse than expected? Is Dallas already regretting the new contract that they signed him to in the offseason? Let's delve, shall we? Well. Dak Prescott is injured again. This time, let me explain this the right way. As you see, I wrote it down so I can say it correctly. Latimissus injury in his shoulder, in his throwing shoulder. Sounds pretty bad to me. Anytime there's a big word that follows with an injury, I don't like it. And I do think it's worse than what the Cowboys are letting on. I do. Dak Prescott, as we know, hasn't been throwing the last few days because of his shoulder injury. And this isn't the first time he has had shoulder problems. People need to keep in mind that before that ankle injury he suffered last year, when he dislocated and turned his ankle the other way, the year before this, and the year before that, the previous 2 years, he was dealing with shoulder soreness and shoulder problems. Well, what do you know? It's the same exact shoulder. The same exact shoulder. Now, why I believe this is worse than expected is because I think there's been damage that has been there that he hasn't gotten fixed since the original damage took place 2-3 years ago. And it's kind of like the Stone Cold Steve Austin story, where when Owen Hart dropped him on his neck and it could have almost paralyzed him, Stone Cold didn't know that he was having bone spurs shoot up to where he needed a bone replacement in his neck. He needed neck surgery. And because he didn't know the severity of that damage, he kept wrestling for another 3 years before getting that taken care of. I see that as this type of situation with Dak Prescott. I think his shoulder has been damaged for the last 3 years, and he hasn't gotten it taken care of. It hasn't healed correctly, and I think now he's getting the worst of that previous injury. Because, like I said, the previous 2 years before he turned his ankle, he was dealing with shoulder soreness. What is he dealing with now? Severe shoulder soreness to where he can't even throw. So what that tells me is that this is a pre-existing injury that he did not take seriously, or that he maybe thought wasn't as serious, that is that serious. And with the question marks of how Dallas's offensive line will look this upcoming season, I don't know if this is safe for Dak to play the first game or two. I don't. I think he should maybe not play the first game or two. I don't. I would be he says he thinks he knows he'll be fine. That's what all you players are supposed to say when dealing with a serious injury. I know I'll be fine. You know you'll be fine, but are you fine right now? No, you're not. You can't even throw a football. And that tells me this isn't just some shoulder soreness. I'm sorry, if you can't throw a football, there's something more wrong with this situation than they're letting on to believe. And as well, so let's say for the sake of argument, Dak's injury is worse than expected and worse than what Dallas is leading on, and then eventually find out that it is worse and he's going to miss some time. If you're Dallas, do you regret giving him $40+ million a year? Do you regret that? Me personally, I regretted it when I signed it, because you could have got him for cheaper had you just signed the deal before his rookie contract was up. Dallas shot themselves in the foot with that. Jerry Jones shot himself in the foot. Dak Prescott could be making only 30, well, I don't say only, but compared to what he's getting paid now, Dak Prescott could have been getting paid 34, 35 mil a year. Could have saved Dallas about 5, 6 mil a year in that contract. But because Jerry let his previous contract run out to the point where now you got to give him the full amount of, because of what the market is, because of what Patrick Mahomes said, which is 40 million or better. Now you got to give him that 40 million regardless. You had to give him that 40 million regardless. So if I'm Dallas, I'm already regretting that contract because you could have got him for cheaper had you just did it right and did it sooner. But that's my opinion. I want to know your opinion. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Is Dak Prescott's shoulder injury is it worse than what Dallas is letting on to believe? Is it not? Do you think it's just a small, minor injury and he will be okay like he believes? Hit the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. Is Dak's shoulder injury worse than expected, or am I overreacting? And will Dak Prescott be ready for the season, ready to go, throwing full force? Hit the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. As well, if Dak Prescott's shoulder injury is worse, if it's worse than when it's being led on to originally believe, and we find out it's worse to the point he might miss some time. If you're Dallas, do you regret signing him to that contract, being that he's just coming off that leg injury as well? Hit the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Like I said, they should have been got that deal done. They shot themselves in the foot, but me personally, I think this injury is worse than what they're saying and they're leading on to believe. And I think within the coming days, we're going to find out just how serious it is. Well, like I said, hit the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Dak's injury is minor, or do you think it's worse than what it is being led on to believe? And if it is worse to where he has to miss time, if you're Dallas, do you regret signing him to that big $40 million plus contract in the offseason? Hit the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, we actually ran past the scheduled time of 2 hours, which, hey, I have no problem doing that. You know, any extra minute is extra content. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Like I said, I'm trying to grow this channel to be something special. I really have a passion and dedication for this, talking about sports, etc., etc. So if you like my videos, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Support is greatly appreciated. And before I go, if you choose to, once again, this is optional. But if you want to make a donation to the show, there goes the Cash App link right there. Hashtag MJW62089. If you want to make a donation, donations are greatly appreciated. Donations will go towards camera work, posters, etc. I really want to get the GoPro Hero 9. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys could help me get to that. If I'm not mistaken, it's like $400. You know what I mean? I'm not asking you guys to fucking give me the full $400. That's ludicrous. Just show a little bit of love. If you want to make a donation, you can donate to the Cash App link. Cash App, hashtag MJW62089, right there on the bottom of the screen. But if you don't want to make a donation, it's understandable. I get it. Times are hard. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. I get all that. Just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Support is greatly appreciated. And share these videos. If you have friends that are sports fans that love to just chat it up in the chat boxes of sporting events, etc., throw them the link, share these videos, and let them be a part of the 717 Sports Chat Live family. I greatly appreciate it.